Aloha guys, welcome to the Live Surf Love YouTube channel with Sean Darkety, aka Polar. Please, by supporting this channel, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, would be absolutely appreciated. Also put on that notifications. Here's the intro of Waikiki in Oahu, Hawaii. Today's video is going to be comparing beaches of Waikiki and Doheny. So we're going to see a mixture of different beaches of Doheny and Waikiki. We're going to do the same at first, so we're going to start off with the same. So the similarities is about Doheny is the first thing is both of these beaches with Doheny and Waikiki is they are both ideal for beginners. They're both excellent spots for beginners and beginner longboard surfers is key. So they are definitely beginner friendly. Also, gentle waves. They are both gentle beaches, generally mellow, soft, slowing waves. Perfect for practicing skills and long rides. So you can get long rides at both of these beaches. You could cross step, you can nose ride, you could practice anything you really want at Waikiki and Doheny. So they're both good for that. They're also both for Doheny, and there's a nickname for Doheny. It's Doheny, Doheny. Same thing. Doheny and Waikiki, they're both longboard friendly. Both locations are suited for longboarders with waves that reward a classic gliding surf style. So definitely rewards you. Definitely, like me and my mermaid, we ride single fins, classic single fins longboards. I'm on a classic 10 foot single fin, and my wifey's on a single fin 9.3 mandala board. And both ride super nice and perfect for anything we want to do. So yeah, so definitely longboard friendly. They're both consistent. So Waikiki and Doheny, they're both consistent spots, have reasonable consistent surf throughout the day, offering rideable waves year round, and especially in their respective peak. So so basically both of them are really good in the summer. There is a good consistency in the winter time, but at the same time the summertime is when the swell really hits and the waves are just so much better than the winter. Definitely helps out. And both of these spots, last but not least for the same, are family friendly atmosphere. Both beaches are attract families and have welcoming vibes that is great for group outings and surf camps. So both of them, you could do surf camps, which means not like surf camps like, oh, we're gonna go camping and do surfing. No. Like school for school. Like if you want to learn, you could go and find a guide and they could take you out and help you with surfing and stuff like that. So yes, so they are definitely welcoming. Really not bad vibes out there. All good people. Usually, I mean, you're always going to have those few cute kooks out there, but most likely you're going to have a good time and meet really, really friendly people at either one of these beaches at Doheny or Waikiki. So yeah, so let's talk about the differences now. All right, so the differences now is location and scenery. This Doheny, let's start with Doheny, features a classic Southern California coastal landscape with a state park, so you could have like picnics there. You could have the Dana Park Harbor right there. They have an outdoor bar out there. They have a cafe out there where you get food and drinks for all ages, but the outdoor bars is 21 plus and you have to drink inside that the area. Let's just go with that. So yeah, and then Waikiki offers stunning views of the Diamond Head. So if you've never been there, it's that big mountain. So Diamond Head crater and tropical setting with warm turquoise water. So that is definitely the differences in that location and scenery. And let's go with water temperature next. Doheny in California, the water temperature is going to be much cooler, where in the wintertime we're going to be wearing wetsuits, full wetsuits, not just 3/4 or half length. We are going to be suited up fully in full wetsuits, and just to be comfortable so we could surf all year round in California. Now in Waikiki, the water temperature is significantly warmer year round, allowing surfers to go without a wetsuit. So all year round, in the wintertime, summertime, springtime, you could be in board shorts, you could be in a bikini, you could be in a bathing suit, you could be in a 3/4 wetsuit if you're coming from somewhere warmer than Hawaii, or if you just run cold blooded, then you could wear that, but you do never need a full wetsuit because it is very warm out there throughout the year in Waikiki. So that is definitely the water temperature difference between both of these beaches and both of these states. So then let's do bottom composition. So we're going to talk about the bottom floor of the ocean. So when you fall or wipe out, Doho, let's start with Doho. The primary beginner break at Doho has a cobblestone bottom, so it has rocks and could be sharp, could be smooth. So just be careful when you wipe out, or if you fall, you're going to be landing on some rocks. So it's not a sandy beach where your feet are comfortable. I actually smashed my toe the last time we went and have a huge bruise and actually fractured my toe. So yes, be careful when you wipe out there. And Waikiki, their bottom is most beginner surf breaks are over a forgiving sandy bottom. So most of the spots in Waikiki, like canoes, queens, stuff like that, populars, you are gonna have a sandy beach bottom. But be careful, there is some sections that have that break over reefs. So be careful because the reefs are very sharp, just like the rocks. These are reefs, so I think it's a little bit sharper than the rocks at Doho. And you could definitely cut up your feet, cut up your body. So, and the water is usually shallower too. So just be careful of the reef underneath you. Don't think like, oh, I could dive in there, because it's sandy. Just be careful of the reef. It is very dangerous. Let's talk about the crowds now, about both. So the differences of the crowds. So crowd at Doho is usually gets crowded because of surf camps. Families love to go there. You also have the state beach campsite, so it fills up pretty quickly. But overall, it's good vibes, generally welcoming. So yeah, that is a good thing. Even when it's crowded, there is spots that you can find sections where you could be alone. Also, there is a lot of surf schools out there as well. Not as much as Waikiki, but there is surf schools out there. But generally, we have spots of like the Hammer, second spot, the Boneyard. So there is a lot of sections where you can catch waves. You're probably going to be on a party wave unless you get really lucky on some of these days and you get your own wave, or if you're with a group of friends, you could probably rotate. And so that's so it's a crowded area for Doho. So just be expecting party waves, which is multiple people on one wave. Waikiki for the crowd. If you have never seen Surfline or seen videos of Waikiki, it is extremely heavy crowded of locals, tourists, surf schools, and we're not just talking about the summertime. This is throughout the whole year. So Doheny in the wintertime usually is way less crowded because it's cold and people don't want to put on a wetsuit or they're in school. But in Waikiki, this is throughout the year because it is warm all throughout the year. And people can, like I said, could wear board shorts, bikinis, bathing suits all year round. It's a touristy attraction. People love going there and surfing or try surfing. And I know me and my wifey, my mermaid, love surfing there. And we go back as much as we can. But it does get very, very heavy, crowded very quickly and throughout the whole year. And we've been in November where it's wintertime and it's still crowded lineups. Not as bad, but yeah, it gets crowded. Also, let's talk about the water quality, the differences of the water quality at Doho. The water quality at Doho can be poor at times, especially when there's a heavy runoffs from San Juan Creek that could get it really jacked up, bringing a lot of sewage and gross, and the water doesn't look as clean as it should be. So you got to be waiting to the last rain day. 72 hours is our goal. So like 2 to 3 days, depending on how heavy the rain is, depending on how bad the sewage is. Also sewage spills from Laguna as well we had like last year. So just be careful in the wintertime that the water quality can be bad and poor every once in a while. Not all the time, but yes, it can get bad. Now, Waikiki is on the opposite end. There generally has clear, clean water, turquoise throughout the year. But it can be affected, which I did not know this, of high density of people and potential pollution from the urban area. So I did not know that. So that's new to me. So yeah, it could be because of too many people littering or just not taking care of their beaches. And, you know, I love their beaches. So anytime I see trash at ours in California, where I'm from, or in Hawaii, I'm always putting the trash in my pocket. And when I get out of the water, I throw it away. So let's have more respect for our beaches. And then we wouldn't have to worry about so much sewage going into our water. But yeah, Waikiki is generally cleaner and turquoisey than California by far. By a long shot. So yeah, so that helps. Now let's go with the overall culture. So let's start with Doho. Doho has a strong California surf culture that values a traditional longboard style. So that means like we usually when you go to this spot, it's more of like the classic single fin longboards, loggers, which what me and my wifey have, and just the traditional nose riding, trimming, cross stepping, you know, doing the spinners like 360. So if I ride regular with my right foot back, left foot in front, you know, you do a spinner to the goofy, or the goofies do it the other way, vice versa. So yes, it has that traditional longboard style, which is pretty cool. And you'll see that a lot throughout everybody. I mean, yeah, tendency, you don't see many short boarders, even mid-length boards. It's all loggers out there. Loggers is another name for longboards. And then Waikiki, the overall culture, is the birthplace of modern surfing and has a deep historical significant connection to the sport and local Hawaiian culture. So it is where surfing where surfing began in Waikiki with Duke Kahanamoku surfing there with Tom Blake, and they were surfing these big old boards, the Olo boards. There's quite a few other ones. I don't want to botch the name of them, but I know the Olo boards, and these guys were surfing there without fins. They were also carving them by hand out of wood, with coal wood trees, and just anything they could get their hands on. And they were heavy boards, but yeah, they managed to surf on them, and super duper cool where it's the birthplace, and love surfing where the birthplace is. And if you've never seen that Duke Kahanamoku statue in Waikiki, it's iconic, it's famous, and you know, a lot of people put lays on it. And he's the one that started the surfing for all of us around the world that love surfing to this day. And I'm a traditional longboarder just like Duke, and I think it's just awesome that you know, he started something that's been going on for years and years, and it's just continued throughout the years. I mean, boards are getting a little bit lighter, like with the epoxy boards or the polyurethane boards. You know, I love polyurethane, they're heavier, but yeah, it's cool that the Hawaiian culture and yeah, just respect it out there too. You know, it's different than California. Hawaiians are, you know, they love their land and just respect it just like how we want to in California and basically anywhere. So yeah, so those are the similarities of Doho and Waikiki and the differences of Doho and Waikiki. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I just hope you like it. I hope it's informational for you and helps you out when you book a trip to one of these spots in Dana Point and Doheny. If you go there, you might have a little bit more tips and knowledge now that I give you. And if you ever go to Waikiki, Oahu, and surf there, now that you're more knowledgeable, and it might help your trip be a little bit better if you're a surfer or just wanting to learn how to surf. I hope that's more information for you, and that was a great guide. So yeah, any way I could help. The way you guys can help support this channel again, please subscribe to the Live Surf Love YouTube channel with Sean Doherty, aka Polar. Please comment, leave a comment, would be appreciative. I would love that. I get back to any comment that there is. I will comment back. I will help you out if you need anything, or if you have any information that I don't know, or I left out, please comment. Share it with some fellow surf friends or non-surf friends if you're just getting into it, or you just like the sport of surfing. Share it with some friends, would be awesome. Like it, give it a thumbs up, would be appreciated too. If you don't want to comment, just give it a thumbs up, would be awesome. Takes 2 seconds. And just put on those notifications for new posts when they come out. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to post 2 to 3 times a day, or two times. Whoa, that's a lot. 2 to 3 times a week, mostly on the weekends, and then I'm hoping to do Tuesdays and Fridays as well. But right now it's my birthday today, so happy birthday to me. And yeah, September 3rd. So yeah, I'll probably be posting this video tomorrow on the 4th. So yeah. But anyways, enjoy, guys, and have the Aloha spirit. Surf with excitement, stoke, and yeah, keep the stoke alive. Aloha. Laters.